How have you been blessed? Welcome to Seeking God with Leah Klein, Health and Wholeness Coach. And our verse for today is Psalm 5:12. For you bless the righteous, O Lord. You cover him with favor as with a shield. Where has God already blessed you? We like to ask for blessings. We like to ask for help. But we need to start by asking, where has he already blessed you? How many things has he already given you? And be thankful for what he's already given you. And ask God to bless you and show his favor. It's not that God is begrudging in giving us things. I mean, remember the passage where it's talking about he loves us. He loves to give us good gifts. It's not like, would a father give instead of a loaf of bread to his son, give him a stone? Or, I forget I know scorpion was what the bad part was, but but God loves to give good gifts. And sometimes some things we don't think of as good, but that has nothing to do with it being good for us, because usually in the scheme of things, ultimately it is good for us, even when our internet's been out for a week, in personal example, or things happen, accidents happen, and as much as we try to explain them, we don't know what God's purposes are. But sometimes unanswered prayers are a blessing, because what we wanted wasn't what was good for us. And sometimes things that we don't think are blessings really are. And then there's the obvious blessings, things that we, of course, appreciate. But we need to appreciate all of them. And I know that's not easy. I struggle with that too. But I want to encourage you today, thank God for his blessings. And if you're having trouble hearing God, let me show you why and how to connect more deeply. I have a free ebook called Seeking God, and the address is healthturnaroundcoaching.com/seeking-God, and that link is above or below the video usually, or in the email that you came from to go to this video. But it will show you how to connect in many different ways, and also how to do a retreat time with God, one-on-one time with him and his creation. And I want to encourage you to do that, to spend some time one-on-one with him. And if you're having trouble making that happen, there are other things I can do to help you with that, and so feel free to reach out. But I want to wrap up our session today with a song that isn't as well known hymn-wise, but I was introduced to it by our former pastor's wife, who has since passed away. This was one of her favorites. Let's count your blessings. When upon life's billows you are tempest-tossed, when you are discouraged, thinking all is lost, count your many blessings, name them one by one, and it will surprise you what the Lord hath done. Count your blessings, name them one by one. Count your blessings, see what God hath done. Count your blessings, name them one by one. Count your many blessings, see what God hath done. Are you ever burdened with a load of care? Does the cross seem heavy you are called to bear? Count your many blessings, every doubt will fly, and you will be singing as the days go by. Count your blessings, name them one by one. Count your blessings, see what God has done. Count your blessings, name them one by one. Count your many blessings, see what God hath done. When you look at others and with their land and gold, think that Christ has promised you his wealth untold. Count your many blessings, money cannot buy your reward in heaven nor your home on high. Count your blessings, name them one by one. Count your blessings, see what God has done. Count your blessings, name them one by one. Count your many blessings, see what God hath done. So amid the conflict, whether great or small, do not be discouraged, God is over all. Count your many blessings, angels will attend, help and comfort give you to your journey's end. Count your blessings, name them one by one. Count your blessings, see what God hath done. Count your blessings, name them one by one. Count your many blessings, see what God hath done. Go out and count your blessings today, and I will see you next week with another verse. See you then.